Hello everybody, it's Riley Hamilton, and this is the Riley Hamilton Rap Hour, which is going to be about 20 minutes long, or however long it takes for me to get through today's rap news. So I'm just going to take a second and I'm going to go to complex.com first and just see what's going on in the news, in the world of rap. It seems that Travis Scott spoke out after birth of his and Kylie Jenner's daughter, Stormi. So that's exciting. I read somewhere earlier that he said that his daughter was beautiful, which I thought was really nice and sweet of him. It looks like Travis Scott said, yeah, she's beautiful. And that's the extent of the quote, Complex said. I think that's nice. I love Travis Scott. I think he's one of the best rappers contemporary rapper that's out right now. I think he's like if we skipped all the first three Kanye West albums and just went straight into 808s and Heartbreak style Kanye. It's like Travis Scott was able to just leap forward over the semi-bad part of Kanye's discography and then was able to just go full force into the Yeezus type stuff. I mean, that's my opinion on Travis Scott, but that's not what we're talking about here today. We're talking about the rap news. It looks like, in other Travis Scott news, it looks like the new Trippie Redd and Travis Scott music video for Dark Knight Dummo came out today, and I actually watched it, and I think it's really great. I'm excited about Trippie Redd. When I first heard the Trippie first song, I didn't think it was very good, and I was like, I was gonna write him all off for the rest of my life. And then I heard Dark Knight Dummo, and it was like an angel came down and started singing to me, and I think it's one of the best rap songs, and I love Travis Scott on it, and it single-handedly made Travis Scott seem like a force to be reckoned with. And the video is great too. So I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to play about 30 seconds of the Dark Knight Dummo video so you can watch it. So you can basically get all of your rap news just from me here in the Riley Hamilton Rap Hour. So, okay, what else is going on? Complex I'm going to look a little deeper in because I haven't really seen. Another thing I saw today was that it looks like 2 Chainz is getting ready to release an album because he had that EP come out last week. It was really great. A nice little distillation of 2 Chainz, and I think it's called Rap or Go to the League. And 2 Chainz seems to be fully ready to just release an album. He's a prolific man. All of his output is good for the most part. And he bought a blimp recently, it seems. TMZ reported that 2 Chainz bought a blimp, and I think that's how his album came out. That's how his album was announced. So that's amazing. I'll cut and then show a video of maybe this thing, but you can see 2 Chainz on Instagram. It's so awesome. He's hold on. Rap or Go to the League. It's official. So it's time to be thinking about 2 Chainz now, as well as it's time to be thinking about Ray Shrimmerd. It seems like they are on the cusp of releasing Shrim Life 3. I think, yeah, it's Shrim Life 3, but the 3 is replacing the E in Shrem. That's how it's stylized. But it looks like they are getting very close to releasing an album, which I think they're amazing. I think, Shrim Life 1 was so fun and so cool. Shrim Life 2 was a masterpiece, and then I'm so ready to see what they have on deck for Shrim Life 3. Okay, let's see what else is in the news today in the rap world. I got a lot of political stuff on my Twitter feed. There's a lot of stuff going on in politics, like some Donald Trump news, apparently. Apparently he's making the news. Something he said. which, that's a different show. That's the politics show. But this is interesting. I just stumbled upon this. Wiz Khalifa is a fan of Fergie's National Anthem remix. He thought it was original and fun. Now, I heard just whispers of this yesterday that Fergie did a bad national anthem. I don't even know where it was at or what happened, but I just heard that there was some talk of it being a not good national anthem, but it looks like Wiz Khalifa is a fan. So that's awesome to hear. I think that's the huge, that's the huge difference between critics and artists, because it seems like artists are down with unique stuff like this. Like if Fergie tried to be experimental, maybe I'll cut into the Fergie clip so you guys can hear it firsthand. But it seems like artists are much more happy to support people who are creative artists, whereas the critics like me get mad and hate because we're not actually creating anything. We're here to comment on what's happening on. Oh, DJ Academics is in my Twitter feed. He has a lot of rap news. He's talking about that Famous Dex, it looks like, had his chain stolen from him. That's interesting. I don't know too much about Famous Dex. I've heard him on a couple songs, but I don't know, that's not very noteworthy to me. Let's see. What's really happening in the rap world? Let's see. HotNewHipHop.com. Full disclosure, I am a contributor to Hot New Hip Hop. I wrote one article back in 2014 for them, but I'm not just promoting them on my show because of that relationship. I actually do use them as a source for news sometimes. Oh, it's Rihanna's birthday. That's amazing. She's 30 years old today, and I'm 32, so it's amazing what people can do in their 30s. A lot of people say that your 20s are for experimenting and going off all your wild paths, and then the decade of 30s is when you really solidify yourself and you go down one of those paths and you start laying the groundwork. You lay the groundwork in your 20s, and then the 30s are for pursuing that path. And so I'm glad that me and Rihanna are both in our 30s and we're both figuring things out. I'm glad that we're both... She had her 20s to experiment and make a lot of music and some singles, and she had she had a pretty good career. And then her 30s now, like it'll be exciting to see what she does in her 30s, because this is when you tap into what's perfect about your life and what you really loved about your 20s, and then you just go full force in your 30s. So it's amazing. It's awesome being in your 30s. I'll be 33 in December, and I don't know. It's when I started this show in my 30s, so I think that's really cool. Let's get to the hot rap songs. This is the segment where I just tell you what are the best songs that have come out in the last week or so, and you can just get the benefit of me telling you what they are, so you can pretend like you've always loved these songs, or when you're trying to impress people, you can just say, yeah, have you heard that one new song? And people will be like, no, is it awesome? And you'll be like, yeah, and you'll get all the credit for showing them a cool song. So number one best song of the year is the High Bich remix by Bhad Bhabie. I reviewed it earlier on my channel, but it's a classic song. It still goes in. It's still good. It's new. It sounds fresh. Her verse on it is so great. I'll play a little clip of maybe her verse, but I love it. I always think about that scene in Back to the Future where Marty McFly is playing a really cool rock song at the 50s dance, and then Marvin Berry, Chuck Berry's cousin, plays the phone, calls Chuck Berry and goes, that new sound you were looking for? And he holds it up, and Marty McFly is playing a song that Chuck Berry will get inspired by. I think that'd be funny if there was a meme where Marvin Berry is on the phone and he goes, you know what sound that new sound you said you're looking for, and then you panned back to Marty McFly and Hi Bich was playing. So if any of my fans want to make that meme, that would be amazing. Just at me on Twitter, or I would even incorporate it into next week's show if you want. If you don't mind just giving me the copyright to your work, and that'd be amazing. I also think the Black Panther song Big Shot is something to really consider. I don't think I've ever heard such a beautiful beat. I mean, I've heard of a lot of rap songs with beautiful beats, obviously, but I don't know. Big Shot is a very characteristic beat while also sounding, amazing. I gotta think about my thoughts on that a little more and articulate them a little better, but Big Shot is really a song to be reckoned with. It's so cool. It's nice to see Kendrick and Travis on the song again, and together, and just doing so well, really complimenting each other and having so much fun. I think Learn How to Watch, the Carnage song that features MadeinTYO and Mac Miller, is a very good song. It's really short, so like you're hyped up and having the time of your life, and then it ends pretty quickly, but you can just listen to it on repeat or do whatever you want. It's good. Mac Miller's verse is great. MadeinTYO is always fun. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on one second. Hello, it's Riley. It's Kaiser Permanente. This is he. Yes. 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 Hello, I said.
Hello, this is Kaiser Permanente calling for Riley. Yes or no?
Yes.
Is he?
Yes, this is he.
Welcome to Kaiser Permanente. There are 3 important steps we'd like to share with you today to help you get started with your new membership. Please say yes or no. May I continue?
Yes.
Okay, this call may be recorded for quality assurance. First, since you are new to the Kaiser Permanente family, we'd like to get to know you a little better
I
by
don't know if this is
asking
the
you
right
a few
time.
quick questions. Please know that your answers throughout this call are confidential. We just want to be sure we're doing our best to support you. In general, would you say your health is excellent, very good, fair, or poor?
Excellent.
Okay. We'd also like to know if a doctor has ever told you that you have a chronic condition. Please tell me yes or no. Do
No.
you have a condition like asthma, diabetes,
No.
cancer,
No.
high blood pressure, or any kind of heart disease?
No, I'm in excellent health.
Pardon me. Please say yes or no.
No.
Has the doctor ever
This is such a
told you
weird
that
way
you
to
have a chronic
have this
condition
conversation
like
with me.
asthma,
No.
diabetes, cancer,
No.
high blood pressure, or any kind of heart disease?
No.
Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. It helps us get a better understanding of how we can support you.
I have an appointment
If you'd like,
this
we can
Thursday.
connect
We
you with
just
a
talk.
customer service representative right now who can help you with these steps and answer any questions you might have. Would that be okay?
Yes. I'm really sorry
Great.
this is interrupting.
Once you're transferred, please just ask for the new member welcome team. All right. Hold on for just 1
Okay.
second while we connect you.
I'm going to cut a major chunk of this out so it won't be so jarring that, we were talking about rap. But while I'm here, while I'm waiting, we can discuss rap again. Okay. I think Maxo Kream's album, which came out I think in January, was amazing. He's a force to be reckoned with. He has such a amazing flow. Has such amazing taste in beats. He's a fun man. He seems so cool. And I think Pop Another is my favorite song on that album. You can play it for anybody and they'd be like, wow, this is a classic song. I've played it for people and they just go, whoa, whoa. And so, go nuts. I think with Hi Bich, Big Shot, Pop Another by Maxo Kream, Learn How to Watch by Carnage, you could play those 4 songs and be considered a cool rap head by all your friends. So I think let's all put a list up of those 4 songs and a link to download them. And I also think the song 10 on the Black Panther album is really great too. Those two, 10 and Big Shot, are the 2 standouts, and you can have a lot of fun. Okay, never mind.
Welcome to Cash Permanente. This is Angelica. How may I assist you?
I'm not sure. I got a automated call from Kaiser, and they were asking me questions about my health, and they said, "Do you want to speak to a representative?" And I said, "Yes." So I don't really know what was going on.
Okay. Sometimes I get calls that just get transferred into our lines because we schedule for new member appointments.
Okay.
And get doctors this line. Have you done that already, or do you want to just do that at this time?
Like an appointment?
Yeah. So like, do you either get your primary doctor assigned to you, and if you want to schedule a future appointment,
I have my doctor assigned, and I have an appointment on Thursday. So I'll be going in soon.
You're basically all set up now.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks so much.
Sorry about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay. They just asked me what my health was like, and I said excellent. And then, but yeah, I'll be seeing you guys soon. So thanks so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
You have a nice day.
You too.
Thank you for choosing Catch Up.
Okay. Bye. Sorry. Let's see what else is going on in rap news. Doesn't seem like it's a big rap day. It seems like a lot of people are celebrating Rihanna's 30th. Seems like, 2 Chainz and Ray Shrimmer have albums to think about. What else? I'm gonna look at Complex again. People aren't happy with Chris Brown wishing Rihanna happy birthday on Instagram. That's to be expected. I mean, I'm sure he just wants to, wish his ex-girlfriend a happy birthday, but it's a sensitive subject, and I would be mad too if I cared about Chris Brown. Okay, Complex has a list of the best songs to have sex to. Let me just make sure this is still recording. Yes. Okay, the best songs to have sex to. I'm going to discuss this list. Okay, Justin Timberlake, Set the Mood interlude from 2013. That's the first song I see on it. I'm going to play a little snippet and then react to if I think it's good for fucking. Skipping forward. I think any song where the beat is like, that's like when you're putting your penis in and making that. So any song that goes like boom, boom is good because you're supposed to like have it timed to fuck. So this is good. The only thing is strange is that if I was having sex, if I were to have sex ever, it would be weird to have Justin Timberlake sing to me. We have Majid Jordan's Summer Is Over interlude. Majid Jordan's Summer Over interlude. That's the next sex song that they have listed. It's a live version of it. I don't think I'm going to be able to... Oh, this was on Drake's album. But I would never have sex to that song. It was not a good sex song. Danny Brown's I Will. This is if I don't know about having sex to this song. The lyrics are so distracting. I'd be making love to my girlfriend and then hear Danny's great verses and fun, filthy talk, and then I'd be like, want to listen to that more than I'd be concentrating on the fuck that I was having. Okay, Miguel's The Valley. I'm your pimp, I'm your pope. Confess your sins to me while you masturbate. Shepherd fairy shit, obey like I'm your master, babe. This is our babe, play your part, babe, then we'll all get paid. I wanna fuck like we're filming in a valley. Okay. Yeah, that's a good sex song. Jeremiah all the time. That's probably the best sex song that's ever been made. It's just got a nice, good beat. It's slow. It's still so cool. Yeah. Jeremiah, I think Jeremiah wins the award for the most artist who you can have sex to contemporary man. I mean, he's so great, and I don't feel weird listening to his voice while I'm having sex. LL Cool J doing it, I'm not even going to put that song on. Don't have sex to that song. That'd be really weird. Poured Up by Rihanna, I could see why people would want to have sex to that. Yeah. I guess this would be for fast sex. Yeah. Yeah. That's great. I would think instrumentals, like good instrumentals, would be more fun to have sex to than hearing artists that you really know and respect sing to you while you're having sex, but that could just be me. Oh, Falsetto by The Dream. Yeah, you could have sex to this song. It's basically like, yeah, just moans and orgasms and yeah, that's great. Okay, I'm done with this list. Kanye West's I'm In It. That's definitely a big sex song. I remember I couldn't listen to it for a while because I had just gone through a bad relationship, and so the thought of, sex happening made me too sad, so I couldn't listen to I'm In It. Alright, that was great. Okay, well, I think that's about all the rap news that's out there. Michael B. Jordan and Lupita are very flirty in a new video. That's not really rap news. Ugly God announces 3 new projects on the way. That's exciting. I hope that he will really think about what he's putting out, because his first mixtape as a established artist was not the best. I think he rushed it, and then he pretended like it wasn't his album, which is like the go-to thing that rappers do, is if your album doesn't do well, you just discredit it as a mixtape. It's like, I'm trying to think who did that recently, but a lot of people do that. Ab-Soul has done that maybe 4 times. Every album he comes out with won't make a blip, and then he'll say that wasn't an album, that was a mixtape, obviously. What were you guys thinking, calling that an album? He makes us feel like we're morons. So yeah, hopefully Ugly God will rein into what made him so great on the song Water. Water is a classic rap song, so good, so fun. That's a song I played for people, and they were just like instantly like, this is the best, most fun song. So I hope he figures it out. He's so funny, and he seems really cool, and I have high hopes that he will get his shit together and not launch a stinker like that first mixtape that came out. Tech 9 rates bars from Freddie Gibbs. That sounds like a cool feature. I'm not going to go into it, but Tech 9 would be a good person to take to rate bars. Birdman says Lil Wayne's mother didn't want her son hanging around him. Wow. Yeah, I can see why. Yeah, it was a very formative time for Lil Wayne, and he's one of the biggest rap artists of all time, but yeah, I'm not going to touch this subject. That's just the news. Okay, well, you know what? I decided that for future shows, I'm going to have the list of topics that I want to discuss up front, and not just kind of make you guys wade through the mess with me. But I hope you had fun. This is the Rap Report. You can basically just... what you can do is you can just watch this in the morning on YouTube before you go to work, and then get all of your rap news for the day from me. So it's kind of like Fresh Air or like the morning briefing, the daily on the New York Times. It's just like your quick little rap roundup for the day. So mostly if it's in the morning, I'd be talking about yesterday's news. But okay, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Definitely subscribe and I'm going to get some of the kinks worked out next time, for my next show tomorrow. Okay, love you.